Hello there. Today's video is going to be about a money-making review of a business opportunity known as assembling products from home. Now, I got involved in a couple of these years ago and yeah, obviously it turned out to be all scams, and I believe that all assembling products at home business opportunities be a scam, simply for the fact that I've never seen one that you actually make money with, and the ones I got in were purely scams. One, you send in your money, you always have to buy a kit. I mean, that's general theme in a lot of these. That's how they make their money. If you buy a kit, it either shows you how to make the stuff or whatnot. But these can be more expensive of a ripoff than some other ones, like I talked about the stuffing envelopes. But then again, it can also be cheaper, I guess, now that I think about the advertising. But anyway, usually you have to buy a kit, and then you have to buy materials to make the products at home. And the pitch is usually something, is buy our kit, come involved with our company, and make our products, and we'll pay you, $5 for each item that you make. These can be stuffed clowns. It can be making leather wallets, woodwork. Another one I saw which was popular was making jewelry, and then they sell you a kit, and then they can also sell you the materials to make the stuff, and of course the directions supposedly on how to make it. And then you make the stuff, you assemble them, and then you send them back for payment for each one, plus reimbursement for the materials. And they say, oh well, it's better for us to do it this way than to hire people, and put them in an office, or save money and rent space and all that. But what they don't tell you is that it's still a ripoff. I mean, simply, and the main reason is that similar reason to stuffing envelopes is why hire somebody that's out of your area to assemble products for your company when you have thousands of people within a 50-mile radius where you live to make your products, or to assemble your products. Thus, it's a ripoff. I mean, they're just selling you, directions for fake opportunity. Because if, let's say, once again, if I live in Iowa and the company's in California, why hire me to make assemble products for your company? If you could just put an ad in your local paper and have thousands of applicants come, and assemble products from home. I mean, it just makes more sense that way, And two, I mean, you can even have better quality control, because they can come in and they can show them how to make them, how to make them right, and you can make one for them, and they can see that you're doing it right, and then you can, make them, as you do. The other thing is, like, well, obviously they also say, well, there's no limit to how many you can make, and they pump you up with all these different kinds of figures and that, make 100 and we'll pay you $500. Every time you make 100 of these, we'll pay you $500. And that usually, also if you think about it, to also, rip off and just cater to your money or your greed or your need for money. So a lot of companies that make products, their inventories, vary. Your production for a particular item, is only needed during certain months, or they're not selling as fast, so they don't need to make as many. So that's a red flag. If they say you can make unlimited number of items for them on a regular basis, then obviously that's fake, because factories lay off workers all the time because of production slow down. So that just makes no sense. So I mean, there are some companies out there that, now these are localized companies though, that hire people to make stuff at home or to do stuff at home. But that's, like I said, that's just like your local product fulfillment place, is looking for seasonal workers to, make stuff, or to go through coupons and stuff like that. And that's, legitimate, but that's, like I said, that's locally. That's where you can go and pick up your work, on one day, return it in the next day, and get another batch of whatever. But if you got mail stuff out, you got, that's a scam. So be warned that, you don't want to get into assembling products from home business opportunity, because it simply doesn't make common sense, to ship products across the country, for you to assemble them, and another way they technically say that you're making money from home is that they'll sell you the directions to make these wallets or this jewelry, and then they tell you how to make it, and they sell you the materials, and then what you find out is that the way you're making the money is because you're selling the jewelry, or you're selling the wallets or whatnot, so, and since you technically assembled the jewelry or made the jewelry and you sold it, you got paid for assembling it. So don't fall into that assemble products from home trap. I spent hundreds of dollars on trying to get it, and I'd sent my stuff back in, only for the company to tell me, oh, these are made wrong, you did this wrong, you did that wrong, and we'll be happy to send them back to you if you pay us, for the return postage to redo them. And I knew they weren't wrong to begin with when I sent them in, because obviously I had help making them, so I know that they're perfectly fine. So, like I said, don't get involved in this business opportunity. All right, save your money for something else. All right, bye.